Y'all, so in Dealing My Hits Kitchen today, we making another mom's recipe. We got here mackerel patties smothered in tomato sauce, rice and biscuits. I'm telling y'all, it's a hit. I grew up eating this all my life, so y'all come join me. I'm gonna show y'all how to get down.
Whipping something different, about to show you how I get it. Then I wash them dirty dishes, Dealing my got hits. Beef, chicken, fish, gotta get a taste of this. About to make another hit, let's get it started. I keep it real, homie, nothing in between. Let's get it started. I'm the freshest like a hot pot of green. Let's get it started. Never scared to try a new recipe. Let's get it started. Get it from my mama, must be in my jeans. Always making hits.
Alright, what up y'all? We back again with another mama's recipe. I picked this up, another recipe from my mom. Today we gonna be cooking with mackerel, some fish. We making mackerel patties. Another dish I grew up eating all my life, you know what I mean? Quick, easy. My mom had 5, I'm the second of 5, so this is quick, easy, and snappy for her after them long, hard days of work. So I'm gonna show you the ingredients right now, and then we're gonna get to cooking. So first, we start off with mackerels, of course. Today I'm making 4 cans. When we was growing up, of course, we had a family of 7 in the house. So my mom used to have like 10 cans here lined up. So I'm only gonna make them for, me and Mallory, and I'm gonna give a couple to people to try. So we got tomato sauce here. We got a couple 8-ounce cans. We got 2 8-ounce cans of sauce and a 15-ounce can. It's up to you. If you want. A lot of people don't like the tomato sauce that comes in the end after you get all this situation together. That comes in the end. And then you also got to have your eggs. You got to have eggs, 1 egg per can. I usually take away 1, put 3 eggs in there. Of course, your seasoning. You can season it to your taste. I got some salt here, a little bit of cumin, ground cumin. Got some black pepper. Got a little onion powder, a little garlic. And then, of course, you gotta have onion. That fish gotta have, it just go together, it's right. And then you gotta have cornmeal. Now you pour that cornmeal in there to your liking. You put it in there to your liking. And of course, this is for the side here. The mackerel to bring the whole situation together. Go ahead and make you some buttermilk biscuits and some rice. So y'all, we're gonna get to cooking right now. And Gothitz Kitchen, we gonna make another hit. So until y'all get y'all utensils, we gonna start cooking, baby. Let's get it. All right, guys. Now what I've done, I've opened up all my cans of mackerels. I strained all the juice off of it. Just strained it into the sink or whatnot. I've now dumped each can into a bowl, and if you notice, looking down into the bowl, I got them placed over to the edge of the bowl a little bit. And reason being in that is because now you're gonna debone it. Some people like the bones in it. My mom, we never did. They say you can keep the bones in because they're like little soft bones, kind of like what's in sardines or whatever. If you like sardines, chew them up. But yeah, that process is pretty easy. You just basically take. Now you're gonna want to keep clean hands all the time. You're gonna wash your hands a lot doing this. So what you want to do is take a mackerel. You split it in half. Now you see this side. It's pretty good. You see little bones there. So I kept one of the cans, and I'm gonna just do that as I go. Wipe the bones out of there. That was pretty good. And now you see here, there's a longer bone there. You just want to get all those out of there. They're soft, very soft. So I mean, like if you were to cook them or smash them up, they'll just smash right up and dissolve, or chew them up. They're not hard at all. They're not dangerous or anything. So yeah, you just go through there. Depending on how many cans you get or got, that may take you a minute. So you want to just go through, pull out all the bones and all your mackerel. All my fish deboned. Now a lot of people like to go ahead and add the season now, but I like to go ahead and get a little nat. I usually wear gloves when I do this, but I actually ran out, so that's why I say I'm keeping my hands very clean during this process. When you debone it, you don't have to wash your hands because you're gonna get it back in there dirty. But like I said, once again, I'm trying to keep this very clean. So I already washed my hands, as you can see. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I like to smash it, get it all good and nice little pieces, and then I go ahead and add the seasoning in there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, so I got that all mixed in again right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the time out right now and wash my hands. So give me a second. All right, now y'all, I got it all smashed up. Just clean my hands once again, cause I ain't got gloves. I usually have gloves when I do this, but ran short today and didn't think about it when I went to pick up this stuff. So, all right, I got that smashed. Now I'm gonna start going ahead and adding my seasonings. You can add it to your liking. I don't like too much seasoning. I'm a seasoning type of guy, but too much can be overwhelming. So. You can go ahead and add your seasoning. Now you go ahead and get your hands dirty again. You go ahead and put it in there and mix all those seasonings together. If you don't like getting your hands dirty, you put gloves on or you can use a spoon. It just takes a little bit longer to chop all those pieces up with spoons or forks or whatever. But so, I'm going to do it like my mama did it. Alright, so once you go ahead and get your seasonings and everything stirred in, you can go ahead and add your eggs to the situation. So I'm going to go ahead, they say add one egg per can, but I'm only do 3. I added 4 cans here, but I'm only going to do 3. And then after you add your egg, you can go ahead and pour your onions in there and go ahead and mix that all up into the whole situation. So once you go ahead and get your egg and your onions all mixed in, you go ahead and add your cornmeal. Now you add your cornmeal to your liking until you think it's thick enough to add. I like to add like 2 to 3 handfuls in there. Just go ahead. You also gotta feel if that's the texture that you like. So the thickness of the patties, because remember you got to make patties out of this. You got to smash them together. So the cornmeal and the eggs is what brings it together. So you want to get that all in there. And you can try one. And if that's to your liking, look like you're ready to fry. So yeah, I like that. I just put 2.5. You see handfuls in there. I like the thickness of that, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my oil heated up, and then we'll get this thing on the road. You go ahead and start making your patties, you know, and you can make them as big as you want, as little as you want, the thickness you want. So as you can see here, I already got like a couple over here started. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these patties cracking. As you finish that up, as you can see, it made about 8 patties. So those 4 cans made about 8 patties. So I guess you would say 2 patties a can. 8. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get these fried up. Alright, so now we came back. Now I done got my grease heated up here, got it nice and hot. I put that on 5. Y'all don't mind that over there. I got my rice cooking too. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get these things in the grease. So you wanna just go ahead and lay about 3 or 4, or how many you can handle while they cooking. Just lay them down in there. You should let them cook on each side for about 10-15 minutes, or until browning. Pretty much you just want to keep an eye on them. So, and flipping, you want to be careful also, because they're going to be like sensitive. They're going to fall apart a little bit. So flipping, so you just let those sizzle a little bit. So once these things brown a little bit, I'm going to show y'all the flip side. So now y'all see it's brown in here. So y'all see the little bubbles there too. The fish creates that. So yeah, you just fry those up into your liking. And I think these are actually about done. And about, I'm gonna give those about 1 more minute. And then you're gonna take those off. And then if you like, I got an extra pan here. If you like, I'm gonna show y'all this as well. when you take those out, you can set them right into that pan. Let them grease off, get the grease off, let them strain off a little bit. Set them in that pan, pour over the can of tomato sauce, and pour pepper. Put pepper over it and let that simmer. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the pan here. Crab. Look like a lot like crab cakes. So I already got the iron here set into about 3, just for a little light simmer. So we're gonna go ahead and take your can of tomato paste. Just let those heat up. Go ahead and slap it on about 4, 5. So now, as we get everything starting to come together, as you can see here, I got my rice back here all done there. I got my biscuits down here in the oven. Let me turn on that light for y'all. Buttermilk biscuits getting done. So, alright, so the next step is for it to finish. So y'all see it here cooking. We got the tomato paste, and then we're going to probably put 1 more in tomato paste, and then leave 3 out. And then we're going to come back and taste this all together. Y'all see if it's a hit.
Oh yeah. Say we always in the kitchen, whipping something different, about to show you how I get it.
Alright, what's up, y'all? So as we conclude this whole situation right here at D. Lamonte got his kitchen. Gang gang Eagles. But anyways, alright, so this is what it looks like here. This is just fried. It broke up a little bit there. And here is with tomato sauce on it. So I love the ones with tomato sauce on it and fried. So now it's my favorite part of the show. My favorite part. I get to taste it, yo. So I already got my plate made, as you can see. Take a look at that. And I love tomato sauce. So I like the tomato sauce also on the rice. So I mix that in. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get a taste of that. Let me go. Before I bite into that mackerel, God first and all things we do. Man. See here, right?
Always make it hits.
Just like mama used to
Always
make
make it hits.
mine.
Gotta
I
get
gotta
a
try
taste of
this.
this. Always make it hits. Always make it hits. Always
That's
make
like
it hits.
another hit. We out.